I'm prioritizing three key concerns. First, the safety and security of our people and the people that we're trying to evacuate. As the chairman will brief you, the final elements of additional military forces continue to flow into Kabul, with about 4,500 in place as we speak. They are trained and equipped to defend themselves in their operations. There have been no hostile interactions with the Taliban, and our lines of communication with Taliban commanders remain open, as they should be. My second focus is maintaining security at the airport itself. In concert with forces from our allies, our troops have set up defensive positions around the airport, and the airport is able to function safely. Now, we don't take this for granted, and I continue to be in daily contact with General McKenzie and commanders on the ground to make sure that they have what they need to keep it safe. My third area of focus, of course, is the pace, increasing the flow of aircraft and people out of Kabul. And we've flown out several thousand since the 15th of August, and our goal is to be able to increase our capacity every day going forward. And as we build out this capacity, we're working hand in glove with the State Department, which is leading the whole of government effort to notify and process American citizens who are leaving, and to urgently identify and process Afghan applicants as well. We've dispatched small military teams to two of the airport's gates to assist the State Department consular efforts as they evaluate and process individuals seeking entry. And we expect to be able to augment that capability in the coming days.
One, you can expand the perimeter and establish a corridor into Kabul to get our Afghan allies out. Two, you can extend the August 31st deadline of withdrawing. Or three, you can just leave the tens of thousands of Afghans who've helped us over the past 20 years behind. Which one is it going to be?
Well, first of all, as I said, Helene, we're going to evacuate everybody that we can physically possibly evacuate, and we'll conduct this process for as long as we possibly can. We will continue to deconflict issues with the Taliban, and we will stay focused on securing the airfield. We cannot afford to either not defend that airfield or not have an airfield that's secure, where we have hundreds or thousands of civilians that can access the airfield at will and put our forces at risk.
But that doesn't answer the question. I mean, you're still saying you're focused on the airfield. These people can't get into the airfield.
Well, we're going to do everything we can to continue to try to deconflict and create passageways for them to get to the airfield. I don't have the capability to go out and extend operations currently into Kabul.
We have seen reports that the Taliban, contrary to their public statements and their commitments to our government, are blocking Afghans who wish to leave the country from reaching the airport. Our team in Doha and our military partners on the ground in Kabul are engaging directly with the Taliban to make clear that we expect them to allow all American citizens, all third country nationals, and all Afghans who wish to leave to do so safely and without harassment. We all share a focus right now on making sure that our countrymen and women, that Afghans at risk in all categories are able to leave the country should they so choose. That is our mission. We are not focused on the after-action report, which we will all be doing. We will do one here at the State Department. Our government will do one. We will assess what happened, what didn't happen. You know, as Admiral Kirby said the other day, as every good general knows, you put a plan together, and after the first step, you have to create a new plan because there are always events you didn't expect.
As we speak, a group of UN personnel is traveling today from Kabul to Almaty in Kazakhstan, where they will continue their work remotely. In light of the security and other constraints in Kabul and other parts of the country at the moment, it was decided to move a part of the UN staff out of the country. Personnel will return to Afghanistan as conditions permit. The UN is committed to staying and delivering in support of the Afghan people in their hour of need. This is a temporary measure intended to enable the UN to keep delivering assistance to the people of Afghanistan with a minimum disruption, while at the same time reducing the risk to UN personnel.
I mean, the airport can be cleaned up and the damages can be repaired. The issue will be getting the a body similar to the Civil Aviation Authority back in there and the security and control of the airport. So I cannot give you a definite date on it. I mean, it's something we're trying to work through with the new authorities and to arrive at a workable solution that brings safety and security. And certainly the commercial airlines will be looking for international standards at the airport before they would be able to resume flights in.